Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back here again at Celebrity Cars in Las Vegas, and we are with Scott. You've met him before. Scott is going to discuss this amazing vehicle with us, and I'm not going to tell you right now just who it belongs to. You might be able to
Spoiler alert.
Figure it out by the license plate. But this is a 1958 Chevy Impala, correct?
That's right.
Coral. Which actually, I kept calling it rose gold. It looks like rose gold to me, but it's coral.
It's the very first year of the coral color.
I wish they still had this.
Oh, I know.
We'd probably be seeing them everywhere.
I think Lotus has come the closest as they could to the little pastel colors that they've been coming out with last couple years.
I love this. This is a pristine, perfect vehicle. Let's take a peek inside too. You have to see.
I'll get the door. Let me get the door. Looks funny. You get the door.
The inside of this car is pure perfection to me. I love that there's no middle console. I love that it's all open. I love that the dash is skinny. I love the old buttons. I would take an old car over a new car any day.
Yeah, this is pretty spectacular. It does really look new anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Excellent restoration.
Plenty of room. You okay? You almost became one with the motorcycle behind you. Tons of room, super, super comfortable. You know what, another thing that I love about this car? The winding glass in the front and the back.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky, isn't it?
It pretty much takes out all your blind spots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And let's not forget how huge the trunk is. I'm going to have to climb out of that.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. All right. Well, we'll get the stuff out of that later on. Anyway, go ahead.
So there is a major story behind this car.
Yeah.
I think we should get into that nitty gritty.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's sit down.
Yeah, folks, this is the 1958 Impala owned by Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly. Now, if you don't know who Buddy Holly is, you probably grew up in a cave, right?
Well, no, that's not. You know, there's
Everybody
lots
knows
of
Buddy Holly.
Yeah, there's lots of fancy artists that a lot of people don't know about, but no, Buddy Holly wrote a bunch of hits back before he was even 20 years old. Did he even make it to 20? I think it might have been 19 when he passed away.
Maybe. I don't know the details. I have to look it up.
Yeah, but he wrote a lot of tunes. If you've ever heard of Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue had just started to make a bunch of money, and she helped Buddy Holly get this car in his driveway financially. I think from what we understand,
she bought it for him, didn't she?
Well, pretty much. I think he put the money down, and then I think she helped out securing the rest of the car. Do you know she's still alive? Peggy Sue's still alive.
Is she really?
She's 81 years old.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Does she live locally here?
I don't think so. I think she probably lives in California. Peggy Sue, boy, it's an honor to do something on your car. If you ever get a chance to watch this video, it's been hair raising ever since it arrived. So, but yeah, I've driven it a couple times, and not too far because it's kind of hot here in Las Vegas these days. But it's really a treat to cruise around in a 1958 Impala in general. My joke has always been, friends at the car show and friends that come in here, Scott, let me know when a 58 Impala comes in. I want to buy it. Well, here it is, guys. Here it is. All of you want a 58 Impala. The tail, the whole, the rear bumper, the fins that come out the back. They're not super extravagant. Like I think it was a year later they were great big ones. I don't really recall. Yeah, this is quite the vehicle. Peggy Sue signed it after it was completed in the early 2000s. This car spent most of its life in Lubbock, Texas, where Buddy Holly was from, and then it was restored pretty much near Lubbock, Texas, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Now, the restoration was actually really cool. So I just learned, that not one person restored this car. It was a huge group effort when all these people in the car industry found out that this was Buddy Holly's car and it needed restoration. They pretty much all chipped in and said, I'm going to provide this, I'm going to do this service. And everybody came together. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
There's photographs, there's documentation on just about everything that we're talking about here today. So, even photographs of Peggy Sue standing next to the car when it was finished. Pictures of Buddy Holly, license plates galore. So yeah, this thing was a rust bucket mess until the late '90s, and it didn't take them long to finish it. I think they were finished this car in the early 2000s, and probably did a couple little refinements since then.
My teenager wants this car, like bad.
Oh, she does?
Oh, she really wants it. And she's not a pink person, but she's like, I don't care that it's pink. I want it.
It's coral, it's not pink.
Yeah, coral, sorry.
No, I hear you. No, but it does look pink. Absolutely.
It does. It is.
Yeah,
this
especially
is.
with the lights shining on it. For sure.
It's an amazing, and it feels very cool to sit inside this car. I'm not going to lie.
There we go.
Ooh.
Want to see an engine? Look up underneath here. Look how clean that is up underneath. It's just really like it's a brand new car.
Yeah.
There's just a couple signs of the fact that it's been around for a while, some of the electronics in here. They wanted to keep as many of the original parts as they could. This is an original engine, original transmission, rear end, doors, fenders, all the stuff. There might be a couple of, but you know, a couple little side notes and chrome pieces. And actually the chrome, I should shut up. There's a lot of mechanical components that were replaced, but for the most part, this car is OG. It's all original. Super, super cool car. You
know, it's kind of cool when you think about it. Like, you have the hood up and you're looking at the engine. You know, Buddy Holly did the same thing when he got the car, right? Yeah, and he's hanging around with his friends, like, check out this bad boy.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't get the chance to enjoy it for very long. That's the bummer.
It was like he had it for what, like 10,000 miles before a plane crash?
Yeah.
So again, if you guys don't know, Buddy Holly died in that plane crash. I don't remember what year, but he died in the plane crash with Richie Valens and Big Bopper, right? I have that right? Yes. So his life was definitely cut very short, but I think he had this for 10,000 miles before that plane crash. And, oh, this is just beautiful.
Sit in there.
Happily. This is just great. You know, in new cars, everything is so, you know, like right there. I love this. I love the bench seat. I love that this is all open, well, you know.
See why we have such a big population now.
I know. Well, boomers. Right? There you go.
Easy access.
And you know what I love about these cars also? The lights. The interior lights. So, like, when you're driving at night, now, as a driver, I hate when the interior light is on. But this lit up so much at night. It literally gave a nice, beautiful glow over the whole inside of the car. Like, when I think about it, I think about that movie Christine. You remember that?
Yep.
The movie Christine, if you guys know. That car, I don't remember what year that was, but it was similar. And it just, the whole thing had a nice, beautiful glow on the inside.
Yeah, that from the
just these two little lights, and you can't.
Little lights there. And
you can't light anything up.
You get LED lighting throughout.
Yeah.
Scott, just you know, in case I really want to buy this for my child, how much is it going for?
Celebrity Cars is asking $225,000 for this car.
It sounds like a really good price to me, actually. Yeah. But this is not the only celebrity. No. Now, this is not the only celebrity car that you have at Celebrity Cars, is it?
No. We've got Al Capone's 1928 Bulletproof Cadillac. I think you can watch a video.
Yep.
An old video, Stephanie.
Yep, on YouTube.
There's Tupac's car over there. We've gotten it down. We moved it around. We drove it this week to get the fluids up and going. So, but you'll hear more about that car later. There's quite a. I'm going to spoil this. Sorry, stealing from your channel. Okay. Exclusive. We're going to be doing something historic with the Tupac car.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it what we talked about?
No, you're not. I'm not saying another thing. To be continued. Thanks for coming to Celebrity Cars, folks. Thanks, Nick.
Oh, hold on.
All right, so now we're going to take a look inside the car at all the goodies. Come on, let's check this out. Now, cars back then were completely different than cars to today. Look at the size of the door. Look at all the open space, okay? Very easy to get in and out. All the windows are roll up, roll down. You even have a little one here for this tiny window. Because sometimes you didn't want all the window blowing in. Remember, no AC, right? So it was always windows. If you didn't want all this blowing all over the place, you just cracked this a little bit, and it actually did wonders, because I remember that. So inside, now first of all, for the back seat, this pushes forward at an angle like that. Instead of having to click a lever or a button or push the whole seat forward, it just goes in at an angle. And you just pull back like that. Plenty of room. And look, check this out. All right, so I'm sitting in the back seat. I have plenty of room, super comfortable. If I get hot, I can roll my little window down here as well. This middle console seat, piece right here, if you have somebody else extra that's sitting back here, this will actually push down and be flush with the seat. So you can sit here, here, and here. And if you're all really skinny, you can fit in a fourth person as well. And you pop this up when you're ready, and you have a nice little armrest. Okay. You have the Impala symbol back here. You have full visibility around the whole car because of these curved windows, the rear window and the front windshield curved. And you have this piece here is the only thing that blocks visibility. It's just not enough to be a blind spot. Let's check out the front seat. You know, before I get in the front, one more thing I want to show you. All cars back then had ashtrays everywhere. One here, one there. You have in the front, one should pop out like right there, because back then, as we all know, they told us it was healthy to smoke. So everybody did it. Okay. Okay. Front seat. Okay. Now, watch this. In what car today can you just scoot all the way over? Okay. You just can't, because they have the huge consoles. This is huge. And don't get me wrong. Like in my truck, I love my console. But this is my favorite. It's all open steering wheel. I definitely want to add this to my collection. I love the skinny steering wheels. This is your horn right here. This skinny little shifter. And I love on the old cars how the speedometer goes across the whole dash. Okay. You have buttons. These were the best to push as a kid. They were just so fun to push these buttons all the time. And I loved it. Let's see. Is this the ashtray? There it is. Right there. There's the ashtray. Okay, so if you ever wondered why there's a boomer generation, baby boomers, it's because of cars like this. Okay, it was right after the war, and everybody was going to drive-ins, and just they had like lookout points and stuff like that.
So they got freaky.
They did. They got majorly freaky, because you can make out in the front seat as well in the back seat. And I think that's a lot that happened too. You'd have a couple in the back seat and a couple in the front seat.
And a lot of women wore dresses back then.
Yes.
So like,
everybody wore dresses.
Like that?
Everybody wore dresses.
Yep. I could see how that can go.
Yeah, you know? I mean, there's so much room. Even up here, look, all this leg room. You know? This is a car that just takes my breath away. I love it. And if I had this car, I would never give it up. Never. I spoke about this on an Instagram video a while back. Car manufacturers today, they don't do this. They no longer match the inside of the car to the outside of the car. You're very limited when you're buying a car now. The interior is either black, gray, white, or tan, unless you specially order a different color, right? Now, okay.
Especially order like a Rolls, a Lamborghini, Ferrari.
Right. Yeah, like you can't go get a Ford and order, a red or pink interior. It has to be a high-end car. But what I'm saying is that this is pure beauty. This is character. Everything is coral. Everything. Okay? And you have the cream and tan and everything, but it all matches. The whole interior matches the whole outside. It is just, it's beautiful. It's classy. It's classic. It's not boring and dull and just blah. You know what I mean? It's like back then you looked at a car and it was like, wow, that has personality, that has character. And now everything being so repetitious, right? How many cars have a black interior? Mine has a black interior. Both of mine have a black interior, actually. And I love black interiors because they don't get dirty, especially with kids. But this is just.
But imagine a pink interior on the Denali from the factory.
Right? I would love it.
Or a Cadillac Escalade that's coral on the outside with coral inside.
Especially now that you can protect the seats. Back then, they didn't have anything to protect the seats from stains and stuff like that. Now they do. So why not, car manufacturers, why not bring back these bold, beautiful colors that everybody loves? Because I guarantee they'd get snatched up in a heartbeat.
Think about it. Everybody wraps their cars in bold colors.
Right?
So that should tell you something.
It absolutely should. Yeah. It absolutely should.
I mean, instead of driving past the dealer's lot and seeing white and pewter and silver.
Plasta.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. What color would you like your car? I'd like it in the color of plaster, please.
Yeah.
I want it to match my walls before I paint them.
Yeah. All those Audis and Porsches. And
I don't understand that. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a person that loves the bold, bright colors. You know, it's funny because I don't like being looked at either, which is weird because I'm on camera. I know, but I don't like it. But I love the bold, bright, beautiful car colors. And I've never been an orange person, but I have to tell you, I am becoming an orange person. I love all these orange cars that I'm seeing. I don't know why. I think it's just something about that color that they're using. But it's attractive, right? The whole thing, when you buy a car, you want to get noticed, right? You want people to notice your car. I spent money on that. I worked really hard and I got that and I want to show it off. Well, everybody can show off a white car. Everybody can show off a black car. You know what I mean? But when you have something different, something beautiful and classic, it's like everybody stops and stares. There's a reason they have Cars and Coffee. You know what I mean? And there's a reason Cars and Coffees are always packed, because everybody loves to go and look at these beautiful cars. Just speaking facts.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Let me show you something. Okay. Okay. This is something you don't see anymore. Look at the wheel covers. This one here was signed by Peggy Sue after the restoration with beautiful wheel covers. I love it. Oh, one more very important part of the car. Look at the size of this trunk. This is literally like half the width. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Look. Can't even go up here.
Go ahead. Let's see you fit.
Hold on. I don't know if I could fold that flat.
You can do it.
I'm gonna smush my boobs.
They're real. Don't worry.
They are, but look, I can't get in. I'm too long.
But how about this area?
What?
This area.
That area? I was just in that area. Hold on. Hold on, I'm falling out. Don't rush over here. Look, I mean, like, you could have a picnic in here.
Did most people
like, literally, just hang out.
Make it a hot tub.
Where's the chicken? Who's got the orange soda? You know, I mean.
Make it a hot tub. Fill it up. Put ice in here.
Like, the coolest thing would actually do, instead of this black mat, I would get a red and white checker mat. So it looks like a picnic blanket.
Yep.
And I would just go to the park and stuff and have picnics. I'd bring my cats.
Why don't you spread out? See what it looks like. Not like that. See if you actually fit.
I do.
All right, hold on. This is this. All right, good.
Ow, I have a hair clip and that hurt.
All right, listen, it was nice knowing you. Hold on. This is Vegas. We're going out to the desert. Hold on 1 second.
No! Oh, I can take a nice nap. See you later.
Hear you.
See you later. Oh, hi.
Want to climb out?
See, this is really cool. Ah. The tire hurt me. Oh, I'm channeling my inner buddy. Hey, do you remember that song? My buddy, wherever I go, he's gonna go, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow, and I'll see you next time.